Greetings, citizen. Welcome to the wondrous world of alien ears, where science, comfort, and interstellar innovation unite for your sonic delight. Inside your alien ears impression kit, you'll uncover the marvels of modern technology. Behold, an open-tipped syringe, two perfectly engineered oto blocks, a bite block for optimal deployment, and, that's right, a two-part impression compound designed to deliver a flawless cosmic fit. But wait, there's more. This remarkable kit contains two complete sets of impression material. That's right, spaceman, two. Enough to capture your personal ear print, with surplus supply remaining should you launch a second heroic attempt. So, strap in, follow the instructions, and prepare to experience audio clarity worthy of the atomic age future.
The video shows only one clamshell per ear. This is for the old impression material. Important new information. One base and one catalyst will fill both ears. The second set of base and catalyst is for making a second set if needed.
Welcome to Alien Ears. Today we're going to be doing a step-by-step video of what to expect when you're making the molds for your in-ear monitors. We're going to start out by putting the blockers, the foam blockers, into each ear canal. This is what they look like. They'll be in the box that you'll receive. First, you're going to put the foam blocks around the second bend. You want to just go very slowly. Everyone's ears and ear canals are shaped a little bit different. Some go up, some go straight back. Just go very slow. Make sure that the strings are hanging out. This is what's going to keep the impression material from going too far in your ear canals. Okay. When you look inside the ear, you shouldn't be able to see the foam blocks. If you can see the foam blocks, then you're going to want to push them a little bit further in. We have to get around the second bend in order to make a good impression for in-ear monitors, especially if you're doing the higher, like the G8s, G12s, G16s. We need a little bit more room. Then you're going to take one of your clamshells. We suggest one at a time. This way it gives you a little bit more working time with it, because the material does set up fairly quickly. You're going to want to just mix it really well until you can't see any swirls, either white or yellow. It just should be a lighter shade of yellow. Once that's done, we're going to just roll it up like clay dough and put it in to the syringe. What I like to do is go ahead and just push all that material all the way up to the top to where it's right at the tip, and then we're going to point it right into her ear canal, not shove it, just point it, and then we're going to start shooting, put a little pressure, start shooting the ear impression from the inside out. And if you can see, we're going to slowly fill up all the bowl, and I'm tilting it up so it gets into all the corners, and then we're going to just start swirling it slowly. And even if you feel like it's full, go ahead and just empty this entire clamshell, one per ear. This way there'll be no questions if you have that bowl full enough. I'm going to press it in a little bit, turn her around again. It's Asia, our model, and then we're going to do the second one. Now, If you're going to be using your monitors just for working out or for listening to music on your iPhone, iPad, things like that, you're probably not going to have to do an open mouth impression. But if you're using these for music, if you're a player or singer, you are going to need to do an open mouth impression because the shape of your ear canal changes when you grimace, make faces, or sing. So once we get this impression material in her other ear, we're gonna go ahead and have her open her mouth to where she naturally would when she sings, or if you're a drummer or a player, then maybe do some airplane just to get a couple of the faces that you would naturally make when you're playing. We're gonna hold it in, just a little bit of slight pressure, and then we're gonna have her open her mouth just a few times. Open again. Just where she naturally would when she sings. And I'm holding that in so it gets a nice tight fit. And we're going to have her put the bite blocks in her mouth. You don't have to bite down on them, and you don't have to leave them in there every second. So once you have these in your mouth, if you need to take them out and swallow, you can. Okay, and you don't want to put pressure on them. You just really want to rest your mouth and rest your jaw on them. And then we're going to let this set up. It usually takes about 4 to 5 minutes for the impression material to set up. After you do the first impression, you're probably still going to have a little bit of material into the syringe. What you need to do is just pull the tip off and then pull it, and all the extra will come off. You don't want to put your second batch of impression material into the syringe when it still has this in it, okay? Because it will cause blockage, and then your impressions won't set up correctly. Okay, so it's been about 5 minutes and her impression material is all set up. It's nice and solid and hard. So what we can do is we can take these out, and then we're going to dial these molds out. So what you want to do is kind of put your finger in the top and then counter or clockwise, that way, we're going to pull them out. And there we have a mold of her ears. I think I'm going the right way. We're going to twist them out. And if you haven't worn inner monitors before, it's going to be the same process when you put your monitors in. You're going to dial them in and then dial them out. You can see where that is around the second bend of her ear canal, and the entire bowl of her ear is completely full. Right? If you can see the back side.